Come and discover the complete life story of the soccer star, Ronaldinho Gaúcho. Leave your like and subscribe to the channel to receive more topics like this. Ronaldinho Gaúcho, born Ronaldo de Assis Moreira on March 21, 1980, in Porto Alegre, Brazil, grew up in a modest neighborhood called Vila Nova. His family lived in a small house, and from an early age, Ronaldinho was surrounded by football. His father, João de Assis Moreira, worked as a shipyard worker and was a former amateur footballer, while his mother, Miguelina Eloy Assis dos Santos, worked as a nurse. Football was a central part of the Moreira household, and Ronaldinho's love for the game was nurtured by his father, who often took him to watch local matches and encouraged him to play. Ronaldinho's older brother, Roberto de Assis Moreira, was also a talented footballer and played professionally for Grêmio. Roberto became a significant influence on Ronaldinho's early development, often acting as a mentor and role model. The two brothers spent countless hours playing football in the streets, on makeshift pitches, and even in their small backyard. These informal games were where Ronaldinho first honed his extraordinary dribbling skills, creativity and flair, often playing against older children who were bigger and stronger than him. Growing up in a working-class family, Ronaldinho faced financial challenges, but his passion for football never wavered. He often played barefoot or with improvised balls made from socks or plastic bags, as his family couldn't always afford proper football equipment. Despite these hardships, Ronaldinho's talent was undeniable. By the age of 7, he was already turning heads in local youth tournaments, where his speed, agility, and ability to score spectacular goals made him stand out. Tragedy struck the family when Ronaldinho was just 8 years old. His father, João, who had been a pillar of support and encouragement, suffered a fatal heart attack while swimming in the family's pool. This loss was devastating for Ronaldinho and his family, but it also strengthened his resolve to succeed in football. He often credits his father as the driving force behind his early passion for the game, and has spoken about how he dedicated his career to honoring his father's memory. Ronaldinho's childhood was marked by a deep connection to his community and a love for the game that transcended the challenges he faced. His early years in Porto Alegre laid the foundation for his future success, shaping him into the joyful, skillful, and resilient player the world would come to adore. The streets of Vila Nova were his first stage, and it was there that the legend of Ronaldinho Gaúcho began to take shape. Ronaldinho's family played a pivotal role in shaping his early life and footballing journey. His father, João de Assis Moreira, was not only a hard-working shipyard employee, but also a former amateur footballer who had a deep love for the game. João recognized Ronaldinho's talent from a very young age and became his first coach, mentor, and biggest supporter. He often took Ronaldinho to watch local matches and encouraged him to practice tirelessly, instilling in him a strong work ethic and a passion for football. João's dream was to see his sons succeed in the sport, and he dedicated much of his time to nurturing their talents. Ronaldinho's mother, Miguelina Eloy Assis dos Santos, was equally supportive, providing emotional stability and care for the family. Despite the financial struggles they faced, Miguelina ensured that Ronaldinho and his older brother Roberto had what they needed to pursue their dreams. Roberto, who was also a gifted footballer, became a significant influence on Ronaldinho's development. As a professional player for Grêmio, Roberto served as both a role model and a protector, guiding Ronaldinho through the challenges of growing up in a competitive environment. However, tragedy struck the family when Ronaldinho was just 8 years old. His father, João, suffered a sudden heart attack while swimming in the family's pool and passed away. This loss was a devastating blow to the Moreira family, leaving them emotionally and financially vulnerable. For Ronaldinho, the death of his father was particularly profound, as João had been his biggest inspiration and the driving force behind his early love for football. In the aftermath of this tragedy, Ronaldinho found solace in the game, using football as an outlet for his grief and a way to honor his father's memory. Roberto, who was 17 at the time, stepped up to fill the void left by their father. He took on the responsibility of supporting the family financially and became a father figure to Ronaldinho. Roberto's guidance was instrumental in helping Ronaldinho navigate the challenges of his youth career, and he played a key role in negotiating Ronaldinho's first professional contracts. The bond between the two brothers grew even stronger, and Roberto's influence helped shape Ronaldinho's character, both on and off the pitch. The loss of his father and the sacrifices made by his family became a source of motivation for Ronaldinho throughout his career. He often spoke about how his father's dream of seeing him succeed in football inspired him to work harder and never give up. This deep sense of purpose and gratitude toward his family became a defining aspect of Ronaldinho's personality, driving him to achieve greatness while remaining humble and grounded. In many ways, Ronaldinho's family was the foundation of his success. Their unwavering support, love, and sacrifices enabled him to overcome adversity and pursue his dreams. The lessons he learned from his father and brother, combined with the resilience he developed in the face of tragedy, shaped him into not only a footballing genius, but also a man who carried the values of family and perseverance with him throughout his life. Ronaldinho's journey into organized football began when he joined the youth academy of Grêmio Football Porto Alegrense, one of Brazil's most storied and successful clubs. Grêmio, based in his hometown of Porto Alegre, was the perfect place for Ronaldinho to develop his skills and take the first steps toward a professional career. His entry into the club's youth system at the age of 7 marked the beginning of a transformative period in his life, where raw talent was honed into the brilliance that would later captivate the world. From the moment he arrived at Grêmio's academy, Ronaldinho stood out. His natural ability, combined with an unrelenting passion for the game, made him a star among his peers. Coaches and teammates were often left in awe of his dribbling, creativity, and ability to improvise on the pitch. Even at a young age, Ronaldinho displayed the flair and joy that would become his trademark, playing with a sense of freedom and imagination that set him apart from other players. Grêmio's youth system was known for its rigorous training and emphasis on technical skills, which suited Ronaldinho perfectly. He thrived in this environment, absorbing the lessons of his coaches while also staying true to his unique style of play. His ability to combine technical precision with audacious tricks and flicks made him a fan favorite even in youth matches. Ronaldinho's performances in local and regional tournaments quickly earned him a reputation as one of the most promising young talents in Brazil. Despite his success on the pitch, Ronaldinho's journey was not without challenges. The pressure to perform and the expectations placed on him as a rising star were immense. Additionally, the financial struggles his family faced after his father's passing meant that Ronaldinho often had to balance his football ambitions with the realities of life. However, the support of his family, particularly his brother Roberto, who was also a professional footballer, helped him stay focused and motivated. As Ronaldinho progressed through the ranks at Grêmio, his talent became impossible to ignore. By the time he reached his teenage years, he was already being touted as a future star for the club's senior team. His performances in youth competitions attracted attention from scouts and fans alike, and it became clear that Ronaldinho was destined for greatness. Grêmio's coaching staff played a crucial role in shaping Ronaldinho's development. They recognized his unique abilities and allowed him the freedom to express himself on the pitch, while also instilling in him the discipline and tactical understanding needed to succeed at the highest level. This balance between creativity and structure would later define Ronaldinho's playing style and contribute to his success as a professional footballer. Ronaldinho's time at Grêmio's youth academy laid the foundation for his future achievements. It was here that he refined his skills, built his confidence, and developed the love for the game that would drive him throughout his career. The lessons he learned and the experiences he gained during this period were instrumental in shaping him into the player who would go on to conquer the footballing world. By the time he made his professional debut for Grêmio in 1998, Ronaldinho was already a local hero, and the world was about to witness the rise of a true footballing genius. Ronaldinho's rise to prominence at Grêmio marked the beginning of his journey from a talented youngster to a household name in Brazilian football. After years of honing his skills in the club's youth academy, Ronaldinho made his professional Debut for Grêmio's senior team in 1998, at the age of 18. His arrival on the professional stage was highly anticipated, and he did not disappoint. From the very beginning, Ronaldinho showcased the flair, creativity, and technical brilliance that would soon make him one of the most exciting players in the world. In his early matches for Grêmio, Ronaldinho quickly established himself as a key player. His ability to dribble past defenders with ease, combined with his vision and passing range, made him a nightmare for opposing teams. He played primarily as an attacking midfielder or forward, positions that allowed him to fully express his creativity and influence the game. Ronaldinho's style of play was characterized by a sense of joy and spontaneity, as if he were playing with the same freedom and imagination he had on the streets of Porto Alegre. One of the defining moments of Ronaldinho's time at Grêmio came during the 1999 Copa do Brasil, a prestigious knockout tournament in Brazilian football. Ronaldinho played a crucial role in Grêmio's campaign, delivering standout performances that captivated fans and pundits alike. His ability to score spectacular goals and create opportunities for his teammates made him the focal point of the team. Although Grêmio ultimately fell short in the final, losing to Juventude, Ronaldinho's performances throughout the tournament solidified his reputation as one of Brazil's brightest young talents. Ronaldinho's rise to prominence was not just about his individual brilliance. It was also about his ability to inspire and elevate those around him. His infectious enthusiasm and love for the game brought a new energy to Grêmio, and his teammates often fed off his confidence and creativity. Fans adored him not only for his skills, but also for his humility and connection to the community. Ronaldinho's success at Grêmio was a source of pride for the people of Porto Alegre, who saw him as one of their own. During his time at Grêmio, Ronaldinho also began to attract attention from European clubs. Scouts from across the continent were drawn to his unique combination of technical skill, athleticism, and charisma. It became clear that Ronaldinho's talents were too big to be confined to Brazilian football, and a move to Europe seemed inevitable. However, his departure from Grêmio was not without controversy. A legal dispute over his contract and transfer rights created tension between Ronaldinho and the club, but it did little to diminish his legacy as one of Grêmio's most iconic players. By the time he left Grêmio in 2001, Ronaldinho had already achieved legendary status at the club. His performances had not only brought joy to the fans, but also helped Grêmio remain competitive in domestic and international competitions. More importantly, Ronaldinho's time at Grêmio served as a springboard for his future success. It was here that he developed the confidence and experience needed to thrive on the global stage. Ronaldinho's rise to prominence at Grêmio was a testament to his extraordinary talent and determination. It was the beginning of a journey that would take him to the pinnacle of world football. But it was also a reminder of the humble beginnings and local roots that shaped him into the player and person he became. For Grêmio and the people of Porto Alegre, Ronaldinho will always be remembered as a symbol of hope, joy, and the beautiful game. Ronaldinho's international breakthrough with the Brazilian national team marked the moment when the world began to take notice of his extraordinary talent. His rise to prominence at Grêmio had already made him a star in Brazil, but it was on the international stage that Ronaldinho truly announced himself as a global phenomenon. His journey with the Seleção began in earnest in 1999, a year that would prove to be a turning point in his career. Ronaldinho's first major international tournament was the 1999 Copa America, held in Paraguay. At just 19 years old, he was one of the youngest players in the squad, but his performances belied his age. Playing alongside established stars like Rivaldo and Ronaldo, Ronaldinho showcased his flair, creativity, and technical prowess, quickly becoming a key player for Brazil. His ability to dribble past defenders, create scoring opportunities, and score crucial goals made him a standout performer in the tournament. Brazil went on to win the Copa America, with Ronaldinho playing an integral role in their success. His performances earned him widespread acclaim and signaled his arrival as a rising star in international football. Later that same year, Ronaldinho was selected to represent Brazil at the 1999 FIFA Confederations Cup in Mexico. This tournament would prove to be a defining moment in his international career. Ronaldinho was in scintillating form throughout the competition, scoring 6 goals and providing numerous assists. His standout performance came in the final against hosts Mexico, where he scored a stunning free kick and played a pivotal role in Brazil's 4-3 victory. Ronaldinho finished the tournament as the top scorer and was awarded the Golden Ball as the best player, cementing his status as one of the brightest talents in world football. Ronaldinho's success at the Confederations Cup was a testament to his ability to perform on the biggest stages. His combination of skill, vision, and audacity made him a joy to watch, and his performances drew comparisons to some of Brazil's greatest players. More importantly, his contributions helped Brazil secure 2 major trophies in 1999, further solidifying the team's reputation as a footballing powerhouse. The 1999 Copa America and Confederations Cup were just the beginning of Ronaldinho's international career. Over the next few years, he would become a mainstay in the Brazilian national team, earning the trust of coaches and the admiration of fans. His ability to deliver in high-pressure situations and his unwavering commitment to the team's success made him an invaluable asset. Ronaldinho's international breakthrough was not just about individual accolades. It was also about his ability to inspire and elevate the team. His joyful approach to the game and his willingness to take risks brought a new dimension to Brazil's play, making them even more formidable. For Ronaldinho, representing Brazil was a dream come true, and he wore the famous yellow jersey with pride and passion. By the time the 2002 FIFA World Cup rolled around, Ronaldinho had established himself as one of Brazil's key players. His performances in 1999 had laid the foundation for what would become a legendary international career, filled with unforgettable moments and historic achievements. Ronaldinho's international breakthrough was a testament to his talent, hard work, and determination, and it set the stage for his ascent to global superstardom. Ronaldinho's move to Europe in 2001 marked a significant milestone in his career, as he transitioned from being a rising star in Brazil to a global football icon. After dazzling at Grêmio and making a name for himself on the international stage, Ronaldinho attracted interest from several top European clubs. Ultimately, it was Paris Saint-Germain, PSG, in France's Ligue 1 that secured his signature, paying a transfer fee of around $5 million. This move was a pivotal moment, not only for Ronaldinho but also for PSG, as they aimed to build a team capable of competing at the highest level. Ronaldinho's arrival in Paris was met with great excitement and anticipation. Fans and pundits alike were eager to see how the young Brazilian would adapt to European football, known for its physicality and tactical discipline. While Ronaldinho's talent was undeniable, there were questions about whether he could replicate his success in a new environment. However, it didn't take long for him to silence any doubts. From his very first matches, Ronaldinho showcased the same flair, creativity, and technical brilliance that had made him a star in Brazil. Despite his individual brilliance, Ronaldinho's time at PSG was not without challenges. The team struggled with inconsistency, and managerial changes created an unstable environment. Additionally, there were occasional clashes between Ronaldinho's free-spirited playing style and the more structured approach demanded by some of his coaches. However, these challenges did little to diminish Ronaldinho's impact on the pitch. He quickly became a fan favorite, enchanting the Parc des Princes crowd with his dazzling dribbles, audacious tricks, and breathtaking goals. One of the highlights of Ronaldinho's time at PSG came during the 2001-2002 season, when he scored a memorable goal against Lyon. Picking up the ball near the halfway line, he embarked on a mesmerizing solo run, weaving past multiple defenders before calmly slotting the ball into the net. Moments like these encapsulated Ronaldinho's unique ability to combine skill, creativity, and entertainment, making him one of the most exciting players in Europe. Off the pitch, Ronaldinho's charisma and infectious smile endeared him to fans and teammates alike. He embraced life in Paris, immersing himself in the city's culture and becoming a beloved figure in the community. His joyful approach to football and life resonated with people, and he quickly became a symbol of PSG's ambitions. However, As Ronaldinho's star continued to rise, it became clear that PSG might not be able to hold on to him for long. His performances had attracted the attention of Europe's elite clubs, including FC Barcelona, who were determined to bring him to the Camp Nou. In 2003, after 2 seasons in Paris, Ronaldinho made the move to Barcelona, marking the end of his PSG chapter. While his time at PSG was relatively short, it was a crucial period in Ronaldinho's career. It was here that he proved he could thrive. In European football, adapting to a new style of play while maintaining the creativity and joy that defined him. His performances in Paris laid the groundwork for his future success and cemented his reputation as one of the most exciting players in the world. Ronaldinho's move to PSG was more than just a transfer. It was the beginning of his journey to global superstardom. It was in Paris that the world truly began to take notice of his extraordinary talent, and it was here that he took the first steps toward becoming a footballing legend. For PSG, Ronaldinho's time at the club remains a cherished chapter in their history, a reminder of the magic he brought to the Parc des Princes and the indelible mark he left on the hearts of fans. The 2002 FIFA World Cup in South Korea and Japan was a defining moment in Ronaldinho's career, solidifying his status as one of the world's best players and etching his name into football history. As part of a star-studded Brazilian squad that included legends like Ronaldo, Rivaldo and Roberto Carlos, Ronaldinho played a pivotal role in Brazil's triumphant campaign, which culminated in their record-breaking 5th World Cup title. Ronaldinho entered the tournament with high expectations. Having already made a name for himself with his performances at Grêmio, PSG and the Brazilian national team, he was seen as one of the key players who could lead Brazil to glory. However, the 2002 World Cup was more than just a stage for Ronaldinho to showcase his talent. It was an opportunity for him to prove that he could deliver on the biggest stage of all. Brazil's campaign began with a strong group stage performance, and Ronaldinho quickly became a fan favorite with his dazzling skills and infectious smile. However, it was in the knockout stages that he truly shone. In the quarterfinals against England, Ronaldinho delivered one of the most iconic performances of his career. With the score tied at 1-1, he produced a moment of magic that would be remembered for generations. From 40 yards out, Ronaldinho spotted England goalkeeper David Seaman off his line and audaciously lobbed the ball over him with a perfectly executed free kick. The goal stunned the world and gave Brazil a 2-1 lead. Although Ronaldinho was later sent off for a foul on Danny Mills, his contribution had already secured Brazil's place in the semi-finals. Ronaldinho's absence in the semi-final against Turkey due to suspension did little to slow Brazil's momentum. The team advanced to the final, where they faced Germany. In a tightly contested match, Ronaldo's 2 goals secured a 2-0 victory for Brazil, cementing their status as world champions. While Ronaldinho did not score in the final, his overall contributions throughout the tournament were invaluable. His creativity, vision, and ability to unlock defenses played a crucial role in Brazil's success. The 2002 World Cup was a turning point in Ronaldinho's career. It was here that he transitioned from being a promising talent to a global superstar. His performances on the world stage earned him widespread acclaim and admiration, and he returned to Europe as one of the most sought-after players in football. The tournament also showcased Ronaldinho's ability to perform under pressure and his unwavering commitment to the team's success. If you are enjoying it and want part 2, comment "I want part 2" in the comments, leave your like and subscribe to the channel.